Welcome back to New York Talk. This is the instant reaction after the most entertaining 7 minutes of the entire season. Just happened to be in injury time. A 3-2 defeat to probably promotion bound Wycombe Wanderers. That's kind of what promotion teams. We've touched on those in a minute. But that's kind of what I said before their second goal.
Yeah, you did.
I said this is about the time that teams that go up score, and literally on the corner Wycombe got the second goal and won the game essentially.
Yeah, they did.
Cool.
That's it.
You got anything to add on that?
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, they did. What can you say after that? Yeah, 89 minutes of pure tedium, and that's, I'm being kind really, because it was really poor, and then a few minutes of madness in injury time. I mean, teams who get promoted do that. You know, they drag something out of the hat in 89th, 93rd minute or whatever. To say that we're standing here now talking about Wycombe being a promotion contender just blows my mind. Yeah, it blows my mind, and they're as bad as everybody else in this division. Well, no, that's not true. They're not as bad as us. They're not as bad as us by any stretch. No. But on any normal season, that is not a promotion side. That is not a promotion chasing side. But fair play to them. You know, they are where they are in the league, and they've worked hard to get there, I assume. They didn't particularly do that tonight, I would argue, but there you go.
I was surprised at their levels. I thought I was expecting a better team to turn up.
God, yeah.
But like I said, we were there. We were there under Warnier a couple of times.
Yeah, absolutely.
Got a job done. In terms of Rotherham United, we obviously took the lead. I don't think we have to goal line technology in League One, and from the replays that I've seen, we can't be certain if it's actually crossed the line or not. My reporters at home suggesting maybe wasn't, it was inconclusive.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, but again, we haven't seen it back.
No.
Did we deserve to go ahead? I don't think we probably didn't. I didn't think. Although we had more ball, but we didn't do what we.
I would argue we scored first, so we must have deserved to go ahead. But I mean, that's about as we weren't the better side to any degree. I don't think. No. No, I don't know. I don't know whether we did or we didn't. But we obviously managed to get that goal, and it looked to me like it was well over from the replays on the big screen. So the goalkeeper had to lead into back at net to fetch it out. I didn't realise also that the referee didn't have watch on his arm.
I don't think we have it. Don't have it in League One. As far as I'm aware, we don't have it. He didn't look at his watch either.
Right, so, fair enough. Well,
but they then hit back pretty quickly, to be fair.
Yeah.
And it's just sloppy. They said this on it. He's the most dangerous marksman in League One. Yeah. And he had a free header, basically. It might have been close to 8 yards out. Again, not even watched it back. I mean, it's just basic defending. You can't allow a team like Wycombe to cross the ball into a man like that with so much space out wide and then so much space in the middle. It's just basic defending. Yeah, it is, and I mean, I guess it was kind of the prelude to what's gonna come later. Yeah. Because we've got the added excitement of trying to determine whether or not it's Hakeem Adoffin or Cameron Humphreys that gets called out by the manager. That's true, actually. So a little bit of jeopardy for the aftermatch. Yeah, I mean, you've got to pick him up. You've got to go with that run. Yeah. But also, if we played with any wide players, Cross might not have even come in the first place. So, swings and roundabouts and all that. In the end, it was the wide areas that won them the game because they were able to eventually use it. Yeah. Not well in the first 90 minutes or so, but they did use it. Yeah. They then get what I thought was the winner on the 90th minute. Yeah. And that, again, I'm going to have to watch this back, but that looked almost a free header at the back post. Now, Dylan Phillips is complaining. Yep. That's what Dylan Phillips does. Yes. But again, it just felt pretty basic defending. A decent ball to back post, and he won the header. Am I wrong? It feels like, and this is maybe my just Rotherham United inferiority complex, if that's Rotherham United scoring that goal in Championship, it gets disallowed for a foul on goalkeeper. Fair enough. However, in reality, it's not. Yeah. Phillips has flapped. He's absolutely flapped. He did it on Saturday against Thingy, didn't he? Listen, if you're going to come for a ball, and you take out whoever's in between, whether he's home or away, you take the players out, but he flapped at it. And it was a really, really poor effort on his part. Yes, he was maybe being challenged,
but it's not a foul in a million years. From the one viewing of it that I've had, obviously.
I agree.
So I complain all he wants, but it's got to be stronger. It's got to be stronger in those positions, and it's not easy as a goalkeeper in a crowd of players like that. I accept that. I fully accept that, but he has to be stronger.
No, I agree. I completely agree. That's gone messy. We've skipped over the disallowed goal from Jocelyn Clark-Harris, which the referee gave very, very, very late.
Yeah, he did.
Again, having not seen it back, I am reliably informed it was handball, comfortably handball.
Yeah.
If it's the right decision, do we have a problem with that?
The only problem I have with it is that he doesn't give it. He gets surrounded by Wycombe players and then gives it. It doesn't. It's not a good look.
No, it ain't.
No. If somebody else, if one of the linesmen or the fourth official has seen it and told him over the radio, fine. And he's come to the right decision ultimately anyway. So it's a moot point, really, isn't it?
Something to complain about, though.
No, it's
not for us.
No, well, yeah, all right. But if it's handball, it's handball.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter how long it takes him to get to the decision, does it? So,
Then Wycombe went 3-1 up. Again, probably 92nd, 93rd minute. And if you were watching at home, if you listened really carefully, you could hear Tom swear really, really loud as his 2-1 prediction to Wycombe went down the drain. I have sympathy with third goals in those circumstances because you're chasing the game a little bit. It looks bad. If you just look at that goal in isolation, it looks bad. But you're chasing game.
Yeah, chasing game.
I'm not getting a free pass because it's too easy to get down there. But it happens when you're chasing game.
It does. But again, it comes from out wide.
Yes.
There's so much space on their left. So much space. Yeah, but it again, like you say, it's 93rd minute. You're chasing game. You're trying to get an equaliser. So, yeah, it happens.
Yeah. JJ then wins the penalty. I don't know if that's enough for him to earn more minutes on the pitch in 10 days' time, whenever it is replayed. But JJ wins the penalty. Jocelyn Clark-Harris takes the penalty, scores the penalty. Again, looked like a penalty. Again, not seen it back. Looked like a penalty to me. I'm been informed it's soft, but who cares?
Well, it's not as soft as the free kick he gave in the first half against against us for the Wycombe player in our box, which was softer than a soft thing on a soft day, weren't it? But it didn't really impact game. I mean, it could have done had there been 3 or 4 minutes left.
Yeah.
But yeah, for me it was good work by Coyote. He got himself in there. He got himself into a position where there were a tangle of legs, and it looked from our position like a penalty. Well, and I would argue, given the referee's position, he's looking through a crowd of players as well. Yeah. He probably got a similar view to us, so I can see why he gave it.
Yeah. And then the game kind of fizzled. There was nothing else after that, really. Man of the match. Sponsor man match gave it to Hakeem the Dolphin. It's really difficult to look past something like hacks in the game. Like Cam Humphries, I thought, did really, really well. He sprayed a couple of passes, but again, one of those two was at fault for the goal. So.
Yeah, so they're going to get called out anyway. So yeah.
Anybody else that stands out?
Not really. No. I thought Lewis Sibley was lightweight and weak. Really disappointing. Hugely disappointing.
Yeah. He looks scared of getting injured.
He does. Yeah, he just looks scared. Whether he's getting injured or what, I don't know. It looks like he's a boy playing in a man's game. It's how it appears. Maybe there's an injury, maybe there's an issue somewhere along the line. I don't know, but he, I thought he was poor. Other than that, Axe definitely for me man of the match.
Was that Jules often injured?
Well, we don't play injured players.
We don't play injured players. If not 100% fit. Comment with your man of the match, or if you have anything to add to what we've talked about, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. We will be back next Saturday when we play Crawley Town at home. And now that is a game we should be winning, but we'll look.
It should be beating teams like Crawley. Is that what you're saying?
Well, they are terrible. They are awful. Although they have beaten us already once this season.
I'll look forward to it.
Yeah, make sure you've liked and and make sure you've subscribed. We apologise to Wrexham and Birmingham for not beating Wycombe, but you beat us twice, so what are you going to do? We will see you next time. Thank you all for watching, and as always, up the Millers.
Yeah, up the Millers.